Loose Women star Coleen Nolan has candidly opened up about a topic that too many women shy away from due to its sensitive nature, bladder leakage, and why she makes sure to chat about the topic with her kids. Coleen Nolan isn't one to shy away from taboo topics, and now the Loose Women panelist is talking about another issue not often talked about, bladder leakage. The television presenter said she often talks about it with her fellow hosts, but it's not usually things like bladder control are discussed on air. "We have talked about it among ourselves," says Coleen, 59. "Well, say, oh my God, I wet myself at that yesterday, or I nearly wet myself today laughing at that topic after the show. When we are back in our dressing rooms, we talk about it, doing our debrief. I love the fact that you don't have to feel alone with it." Since she had her first child at the age of 23, Coleen has experienced leakage which has become worse over the years, particularly after sneezing, laughing, or coughing. "My bladder issues were from having my first child really," she adds. "When you are younger, and they are going on at you about doing your pelvic floor exercises, you say yeah, whatever. It do them, but not regularly, and then 3 children later you think maybe I should have done them when I was told." She is now an ambassador for Always Discreet, who make products for people with sensitive bladders, and says she has come to understand how widespread it is. The Loose Women star said leakages are more common than people think and do not just affect older people. 1 in 3 women experience bladder leaks, says Coleen. And it's 100% not associated with old age. "I've met women from their early 20s to my age and above who have all experienced it at some time. Bladder leaks are very common. It's something that we need to stop being embarrassed about. They just happen. It's not an everyday occurrence with me, it's if you sneeze, cough, or laugh. Laughing is a big one. I go out with my friends and we all say don't make me laugh or we. Bladder leakage can be caused by weakened muscles, nerve damage, certain medications, and certain foods and drinks. And it can be debilitating for some people." Always Discreet research showed that 87% of UK women said bladder leaks disrupted their daily activities, 50% said it was a source of embarrassment and anxiety, and 48% said it was a taboo subject. Coleen wants to change that. She discusses bladder leakage with her sisters and is open in front of her children, Shane, 36, and Jake, 32, from her marriage to EastEnders star Shane Ritchie, and daughter Kira, 23, from her marriage to guitarist Ray Fensom. "The lovely thing I've got with my sons and my daughter is we talk about everything. We've talked about periods in front of the boys. I wish I had had more of that as a child. My mum didn't talk about anything. She had 8 children and I didn't even know about periods. I found out about them because of my older sisters. She was of that era when private stuff stayed private." In the survey, 94% of women said they did not do pelvic floor exercises as regularly as they should. Research shows that doing 3 lots of strengthening exercises every day can help to reduce or even prevent you having bladder leaks. Coleen says she has been incorporating her pelvic floor exercises into her daily routine. "You don't have to give up any time of your day to do them. I can do them while I'm mucking the horses out, feeding the animals, or making a cup of tea. And no one knows you are doing them. It's just getting into the habit. It's retraining a muscle. As long as you are tensing your muscles, they are going to build up. It's like starting at a gym. All of a sudden, you are going to see the difference it makes." It's not the only thing that is making a difference in her life. "In lockdown, me and my daughter went plant-based and that has made a massive difference," says Coleen. "I was on painkillers and she had a lot of women's issues that weren't going away. We watched a couple of documentaries and decided to give it a try. Within 2 weeks I was off painkillers and all her issues stopped. It was incredible how fast it helped just by cutting out meat and dairy." In June last year, Coleen moved to a small holding in Staffordshire where she has a menagerie of animals including horses, ducks, chickens, cats, dogs, and pygmy goats. Her daughter Kira lives on site in an annex. Kira is vegan and I'm 100% vegetarian and 80% vegan, only because of the amount of traveling I do. It was for health reasons initially, as I loved meat and dairy, but then I thought I can't have all these animals running around and then sit down and eat a chicken. The thing with animals is, even if you wake up and think, I'm really down today, you can't have a duvet day because they are all looking at you demanding feed me, walk me, groom me. It forces you out of that situation, and of course, fresh air and exercise are amazing for your mental health. Another issue Coleen wants to tackle this year is her skin. I've got a couple of pre-melanoma skin cancers that the doctors said will be an issue later in life, but I don't want to wait, as an auntie passed away because of skin cancer a couple of years ago. I have 2 little marks, one on my nose and one on my cheek. The doctors said they are pre-melanomas from sun exposure in my childhood. It's really common in people my age. Back in the 1960s and 1970s, no one bothered with sun cream. I used to be out all day playing. I burned and I've got really pale, freckly Irish skin. I never sit in the sun now, I'm always under a shade. It's clear, despite a hectic life traveling between Staffordshire and London for work, looking after herself is a priority for Coleen. I'm 60 this year, she says. I'm going to try and carry on being as healthy as I can. Always Discreet has partnered with Coleen Nolan on its Squeeze the Day campaign, which aims to encourage all women to make bladder leak prevention and management part of their daily routine.